Welcome to day 16. It is a beautiful day outside. Not. It is also my day off. And I have been looking at my 10-page spread and this beautiful empty wall. I mean, check out this beautiful empty wall. So I was thinking, since I really need to make some tough decisions about where I'm going with the story, I'm going to use this beautiful empty wall to fill it up with post-it notes and all sorts of little drawings and one-liners to kind of help me further along the story. Also, been reading this big trade paperback of Superman Unchained. I was feeling nostalgic. I bought this one a while back, and I never really finished reading it. So today I'm going to finish reading it. I love the art. That's why I bought it. It's really weird, like when you make your own comic book, like how you start looking at comic books differently. I mean, I've always paid attention to the art, but not like this. Not like, how does he actually draw the hair? Like, how does he actually draw expressions? And there's so many panels where I'm like, that's not really awesome Jim Lee art. Oh, right. Outside. How I would love to go outside, but it's miserable. But it's my day off. I want to have lunch, a big Colombian lunch in Brixton. Yes, Brixton Village. If you've never been, it's awesome. It's full of tiny little restaurants that I can totally recommend. But in the meantime, Donkey says, we got to do some hard work. So that's what we're going to do. So here we are. I have page 1, the tight pencils I did in blues and reds, loaded into Photoshop, and I am ready to have another go at tight pencils. So I needed to fix this up a little bit. I went grayscale, printed it out. I had a couple of goes at getting the right opacity, and then I drew on top of it. I'm still getting used to this red pencil. I still find it a little too waxy, if that's the word, if that's even a word. And I tend to push too hard on it. It breaks off and shoots into my eye. So I gotta be a little bit more careful using this one. I'm already at the point where I'm thinking I might have to leave some finer details out. I feel like this is the stage where I put in detail and then I just ink it. But because of the pencil, the thickness, and it giving me a hard time, I feel like from now on maybe leaving some details out and leaving it to the inking stage. So another thing I find fascinating is that, like any time when I start drawing, the stuff that tends to come out first is usually baggage. Like, it's how I used to draw, or it's stuff I used to enjoy. And so maybe it's appropriate, but I find a lot of the style that comes out in this piece is very 90s. It's very Jim Lee, which is why I pulled out that comic book earlier, because I just wanted to go straight to the source and have a proper look at how he actually did stuff. Because I find it very helpful. But I'm also wondering if maybe by the time I'm at page 10, how I draw is going to change, because I picked up a different comic book, or I'm getting more comfortable. And it has me worried a little bit, because that would mean redrawing everything. But I guess for now we're doing just fine, and I shouldn't worry about these things, and I should just worry about getting the pages out. Because having seen Melanie's video earlier this morning, and I'll post a link up in the comments below, she's already at page 13. Now that's embarrassing for me. So I better get my ass into gear, since I only have 2 days off this week, and draw and draw and draw. I'm never going to catch up. But